Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dino Crisis 2. This is Episode 6. So last time we got the ship moving again, and we used it to head over to the third energy facility. We had to blast a bunch of plesiosaurs and pteranodons on the way, and then we arrived here at the kind of semi-aquatic facility, which also had a lot of plesiosaurs, which gave us a lot of points. So now, we are here in the third energy facility, and presumably we will find something we need to progress, either something to fix our time gate on the ship, or some answers about what happened to the survivors. We also have this missile pod that we bought last time, as well as the heavy machine gun, so Regina is pretty heavily armed. And I guess we still haven't really had a boss fight, per se. We haven't actually fought the T-Rex, we've only run away from it. Alright, so we didn't explore this place at all. I pretty much just beelined for the save point. However, there doesn't actually seem to be anywhere else to go, so I guess we just need to go back to the toolbox that was on that one ship we crossed over. You need the mechanic's ID card, so that's probably in the ship. And we got a file over here. Manager's Diary, Mechanics, June 2nd, 10:30 p.m. Tomorrow afternoon, 2 mechanics are coming to this facility from Edward City. It is time for the annual maintenance check of the third energy reactor. This will be the 9th time. The instant something happens to the underwater reactor, that is when all lifelines will be cut off to us. Again, all we can do is pray that nothing will happen. As weird as it may sound, sometimes I feel it'll do us all a favor if that reactor just blew up on us. June 3rd, 4 p.m. The mechanics who went to the underwater third energy reactor still have not returned. They probably became their lunch. They probably became their lunch. Whose lunch? Their own lunch? I assume they mean the marine reptiles. This is a problem. One of the mechanics, Bob, has the key to the entrance of Edward City. To go from this facility to the city, it is critical that we get back the key. I guess there's no real choice but to get in the diving suit and go down myself. I just hope I don't become their dinner. Again, who's they? I suppose there could be something other than plesiosaurs down there. So I guess that's the underwater section we're going to have to do, and it sounds like we're going to need a diving suit. It's a control terminal to check the operating status of the electrical generation of this facility. It appears as though they only have one generator to support the whole facility. I mean, I guess the third energy reactor was actually, performing its main function, which is generating power using time energy. And thus, a bigger reactor would make sense that it caused a bigger time displacement when it went critical. I guess it didn't blow up, though. It just overcharged. I mean, when we overcharged the one at the end of the first game, it did blow up and created a time bubble. Alright, let's head out here and farm some more points, I guess. I kind of feel bad for killing them. I mean, sure, they will try to take a bite out of me if they get the chance. But they're just so flimsy. I guess that's what happens when your whole body above the water is mostly neck, is you're just going to get shot in the neck a lot. It's a box for putting small repair tools. You need the key to open this box. We do have that key. It is the key for the box. I love how direct the name is. Okay, we got another file in here. Elevator security code. The security code for the elevator to the underwater third energy reactor has been changed. The new code is 3051. Okay, but we needed a mechanic's ID card, didn't we? Let's see. Yeah, there's not really anything else in this area that's locked, so that's kind of the only locked door. It's weird how they kind of submerge if you change screens. Like Like, I'm not sure if they can actually move very far, or if they have a preset path when they pop out. There's another 17,000 points. So I don't think we're going to be hurting for points for a while. Though I don't know if there'll be anything else to buy for a bit. Might be not until we get to Edward City, or switch back to Dillon. Alright, so we can't open this, right? Oh, that's what I was trying to do. You need the mechanic's ID card. So yeah, I assume we need the ID card and the key. So there was another path out of here, but I think that's how we got in. Yeah, there's the hallways. Though I didn't really look around too much, so we might have missed something there. Doesn't seem like there's anything else just lying around. Oh, Dino File. Mosasaurs. Well, I guess we know what's in the underwater reactor now. River of Mosa Lizard. 6 meters. 0.8 meters height. Observation record. Their main diet seems to be the ammonites, which live at the bottom of the waters. During breeding season, many Mosasaurs gather near the facility in search of food. The jaws, which are strong enough to crush even the hardest shells, are without a doubt a threat to us humans. Even the hardest diver suit will not stand up to a Mosasaurus bite. Despite their large size, they are able to swim quickly. Their mobility is extraordinary. The first thing to do is stopping them. Shooting needles is one way, but the most effective way is to blast them with the shockwave and knock them out. Shockwaving them is especially useful when there are multiple enemies. They like to hide in small places, so you should be cautious near walls where there are holes and openings. I mean, they're not that small, are they? Alright, so can we buy an underwater weapon? Kinda like the needle gun in Devil May Cry. No, the only thing we can buy is the battery. Might as well. We've got nothing to save for. Yeah, we're good on healing items as well. Maybe I'll buy another resuscitation pack while we've got the extra money. But I think we should be alright. So let's go check out the other area and see if there's a keycard in there. Because I assume we were supposed to pick that up, try to use it on the door, and then it would say, what's the password? And we would not have the password. I'm kind of curious how far I am through the game at this point. Because it feels like I'm decently far in, but at the same time, we don't have really much of a resolution ahead so far. We haven't discovered what happened to the survivors. We haven't even really discovered when we are. We haven't seen that guy from the start of the game, who I assume is going to show up again at some point. But we haven't really found a lot of answers so far. I went the wrong way. I just realized that. I was too busy chatting. There's a stairwell or something in here we need to go down. But yeah, we haven't really gotten our answers yet, so I can't imagine we're too far along. Okay, we actually didn't want to go down the stairwell. We want to go this way. Storage space. Okay, we did see a dead guy around here, so maybe we can get to him. Actually, is this him right here next to the toolbox? There is a toolbox with repair tools inside, but there isn't a tool that's of any use. What about a keycard? Ow. Getting nibbled. think that's all of them in this screen. There's an ID card inside his shirt pocket. Okay, so this is what I missed. Because, yeah, we saw that corpse when we came in here. I think we don't need to worry about accuracy. There's a small boiler. It must have been built after their arrival to this world. I assume they mean for boiling water and not just for, you know, a hot water tank. I don't really know what to do when they're directly above you like that, just kind of hovering. Alright, so hopefully this suit we need is going to be down here. And also the gun. And the shockwave. We need a lot of things. Okay. So, file. I guess it would be elevator security code. 3051. And then we need to use the actual mechanics key. Alright. Heading down to the reactor. It leads to the underwater facility. Will you operate the elevator? I suppose the third energy reactor is not necessarily connected to the time gate directly, and that it could have been the time gate that overloaded. It's an energy leak detection unit. There's probably a gigantic energy generator somewhere nearby. Gee, Regina, I wonder what that could be. It's not like we already established that this is where the reactor is. Is there any purpose to this corner? Alright, what's this? This terminal controls the power to all the machines in this room. The power has been shut to the elevator and to the diving suit enclosure. Displayed on the screen is the program to restart the power. Sure.
Reactivating main power.
We didn't even have to solve a weird puzzle first.
Until power is supplied to all devices. Warning. When power is overloaded, this reactivation process will be suspended.
Or maybe we do need to solve a weird puzzle. I don't know what that means.
The power has been overloaded, suspending the reactivation process.
I tried to activate it while it was blinking. Thought I just had to, like, flip the switch or something. You have failed to restart the main power. Again, I'm hitting it. I don't know what I need to do. Hit it with my stun rod?
The power has been overloaded, suspending the reactivation process.
Well, at least nothing goes wrong when you fail. Because, yeah, it doesn't seem like we can hit a switch, so... my next assumption is that we just hit it with the stun gun. Okay, we already had it equipped. Actually, we have nothing equipped because we upgraded it. Oh no, it's because we don't have the one-handed weapon equipped. Alright. Is there anything else here, or is it just the switches? Alright, let's try this again.
Reactivating main power. Please check computer until power is supplied to all devices.
Nothing says fixing the machines like hitting them with a stun rod.
This reactivation process will be suspended.
That's how you prevent an overload, by hitting it with more electricity. Stop it. I guess these do look the same as the switches that we've had to open. So that's how you're supposed to intuit that you hit them with the stun rod. Now, do you think someone had to do this every time? Like there's a guy whose job is just to electrocute the switches? Oh, that one's blue.
Main power reactivation restored.
And that's as close as you get to a puzzle in this game. Remember in the first game how you needed a cipher just to use every key you found? It's an oversized shutter for the transportation of materials. It's not operational due to the rusted condition. I mean, it looks fine. Alright, looks like there was something back here. Oh, no. Apparently not. This is the control panel which operates the oversized elevator. You need to wear the diving suit in order to go down underwater. So I guess we're standing on the oversized elevator. And there's a diving suit. Mechanic's note to Bob. I heard that you were placed in charge of this area. As a present for your new position, here is a memo which may come in handy. It's about restarting the power. When you try to initialize the power restarting program, it often stops, right? Well, it's due to the malfunctioning of the 3 control terminals. Here are some tips to operate it. When you initialize the program, it quickly overloads and the lamp turns red, right? Well, when that happens, all you need to do is just give it some electric shock with some kind of tool. It should wake the sucker up. Anyway, good luck. See ya. Mike. Okay, so it wasn't just supposed to be intuitive, there actually is just a note that tells you to whack it. It's a terminal which stores the logs of the diving suit usage. It has been more than a year since the diving suits were last used. And yet the reactor hasn't exploded or anything. You got the diving suit. Alright, so is there anything else in here? Nope. No door up there like I thought there was. Regina wore the diving suit to go down to the underwater facility. We are definitely not going to animate her putting it on. Especially because that would probably take, like, 5 minutes. But hey, I guess at least they teach you in SORT how to wear a diving suit.
Warning.
Not a scuba suit,
Blocking
but a full-on
elevator
diving
shaft.
suit.
Emergency shutdown.
Well,
Here we come. That sneaky water boy. So they're not too big for Mosasaurs, but of course there are multiple species of Mosasaur. My question is why this facility is apparently directly exposed to the ocean. Alright, so we're unarmed right now. We don't have any sea weapons. Or apparently we do. I didn't realize it just came with the suit. Thought we have to find them first. Needle gun. Basic underwater weapon, fires 3 needles simultaneously. Unlimited needles. And this is the shockwave. Shoots a wave of shock, immobilizing underwater enemies temporarily. Well, that wasn't too hard. I thought we were just supposed to run away until we can actually find a weapon. It's a panel which displays the power supply to the elevator. Currently, the power is being supplied normally. I thought that was a door. Can I get back up? Nope, I gotta go down. Kinda surprised they didn't make me buy the diving suit. Also want to point out that the frame rate here is only 20 in the underwater section. We've lost 10 frames to water wiggle. Still, this is a cool section, and very different from anything you do in the first game. They do seem to be doing a good job of trying to vary it up so it's not just always run down a jungle corridor and shoot dinosaurs. The shutter is dented. Something must have hit it hard. I suppose these also could be young Mosasaurs. That's why they're small enough to fit in here. Water circulation system control room. I like how it squirts you backwards, too. Alright, we got a save point here. Aqua grenade. Most powerful underwater weapon. I like how they're giving us a second underwater weapon to buy. Fires small torpedoes capable of destroying hard materials. So this might be one we actually need, since we might have to clear some debris. So I guess we'll buy that. We have the points for it. Okay, we don't need to charge up our stuff. Alright, let's make a save. And continue on our merry underwater way. You know, this visual effect really does look a lot similar to the few parts of Metal Gear Solid when you're underwater. It's a control terminal for operating the aqueduct shutters, which lead to the third energy generator. Will you operate it? Sure. To operate the control panel, you need the shutter control plug. Alright, probably should have mentioned that first. Preventative maintenance. As always, we'll conduct the preventative maintenance by assigning labor tasks. Bob will be in charge of the third energy reactor itself. Alec will be in charge of checking the water circulation system. As in previous years, for the safety of the mechanics, during maintenance work, make sure to close the shutters for the cooling aqueducts. Alec will unplug the plug which allows control of the shutter, and keep it until Bob is done checking the reactor. The other day there was an explosion in the water circulation chamber. This explosion caused a crack in one of the concrete columns. One more explosion would have probably destroyed it. Remember to repair that as well. That sounds like something we can blow up. I like that we don't have to actually climb down the ladders when we're underwater, we can just fall. Okay, we got a door here. There's a sign which prohibits entry. Temporarily, the area is closed due to maintenance check of the third energy reactor. So we're not going that way. I mean, they don't seem too hard to deal with. They're fairly slow. Especially when they're coming around a corner to try to surprise you. And it only takes 2 bursts to kill them. The shutter is open halfway, and will probably never open all the way without all the water weeds growing onto it. I don't know what that means. think that's the only way to go, right? Yep. So I guess this is where we try our water grenade, see if that blows up the water weeds. Then again, it is a pre-rendered part of the background, so that means it's probably not ever going to move. And this one-shots them. I guess we don't need to worry about oxygen either. I feel like we need to do something with these crates. So if we can get on top of those, we can get over the shutter. I don't suppose we can, I don't know, boost over this? Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything will knock the stuff off here. There is bubbles coming from behind these crates. Nothing there. Maybe if we backtrack, we'll find that pillar, since we weren't actually looking for a destroyable pillar earlier. I'm just kind of examining the wall here, seeing if there's anything we missed. Alright, let's try checking back here. Water circulation system control room. There must be something we can do to boost the water power. I'm sure this part has got to be rough for the folks watching this who have already played this. Yeah, I can't get back up here. There must be... I feel like there must be another control that I'm missing for you to rise. You know, like a little boost or something. Since she doesn't seem to want to climb back up. Oh, there we go. It's triangle. I feel like that should have been mentioned somewhere. Okay, well now we can go jump over that gap. Because, I mean, she used that in the cutscene, which is why I thought we had an ability to boost out of the way. I like that we pretty much instantly got a underwater rocket launcher. I mean, we had to buy it, but not like that was hard to do with all the money they gave us. Just a little hop. There's one more. Oh, that would have been cool if I hadn't missed. Okay, we got a fairly large room here, and I think that's the control plug up there. Can't quite jump that high. Pretty much came down right on my head. Alright, what do we got here? It's a control terminal for the water circulation near the third energy reactor. It seems to be working normally. There is no need to operate it. Don't touch this. It's good sound design here that you can hear them coming, though. They make that intimidating large object moving through water sound. Except for that one, which was dead silent. Okay, so it looks like we need to go through a duct or something up there. Can we use this elevator? Gotta remember to stun first and then fire when they're close like that, because the rocket launcher takes longer to fire. And maybe we'll switch back to the needle gun. It's a small elevator used for construction. To operate it, you need to resume power. Okay. So no power in here right now. I wasn't really sure what to expect when I heard that there was an underwater section. Like, I wasn't sure if we were just going to be walking through a waist-high flooded facility or what. But I didn't expect diving suit, I'll tell you that. What is that? It's like a little fish going through a vent. Really? I can't jump that high? This looks like it's just out of my reach. Oh good. Even underwater I can get hit by an enemy spawning in through the edge of the screen. Okay, nothing came in yet. So there's nothing up here. Can I jump from here to up there? No, it's too far. With the needle gun, you can fire and then stun, because it fires faster than the aqua grenade. There are a lot of these vents here for them to come through. Ah. See, that time I was actually mashing circle. Well, more med packs. They don't do that much damage, so it's not that big of a deal if I get hit. Do a little bit of underwater platforming. I'll say that this is one of the sections where it makes sense that they switched back to pre-rendered backgrounds instead of 3D rendered ones, because I don't think this would have worked with Dino Crisis 1's fully 3D environments. I think it would have been too much for the system to handle. Uh-oh. Well, that kind of worked. I almost knocked myself off this thing, though. Oh, boy. And I almost jumped too late. Section of column is cracked, making it weak. With a weapon with a little firepower, you'll probably be able to destroy it. So if we hadn't bought the aqua grenade, we'd have to go back for it. Now, do I even need to destroy that? That looks like just short enough that I could jump up there. But no, it's slightly too tall. So this is where we equip the aqua grenade. Make a convenient platform. Alright. So is there another door in this room? Yes. This just goes back up to where the plug is. And then we'll probably also want to check out what's over there. I don't even know if we're going to finish this section before the end of the episode. On the wall is a terminal which offers extinction point service. The keyboard is gone. It could be that a swimming reptile destroyed it. Okay, a broken save point. I wonder if we can fix that, or if it's just environmental detail to show, hey, there are save points everywhere, not just the ones you can use. It's a power terminal for the small elevator used for construction. Right, no, we need to turn the elevator on so that we can get the plug. We didn't actually need that in here. Alright. Power restored. Uh-oh. Okay, thankfully you can do the boost even when you're already falling. That just created a shortcut is what it did. It's a terminal which periodically records data for water, temperature, water quality, and other useful data. You want to know how drinkable your reactor's cooling fluid is? Oops. I forgot what gun I was holding. They are tools used in underwater applications. Somebody was probably checking the wear and tear of the parts. Anything in the toolbox? Nope. Toolbox is not even physical. Alright, so there's the plug. Unfortunately, you can't use your sub-weapon when you're in midair, or mid-water. So we're gonna have to go back and use the plug, but before we do that, let's at least peek into the next door. Because I have a feeling that's where we're gonna need to use the plug. It's suspiciously empty in here now, considering all the holes. There's one. We'll have to refill it when we go back to the save point. Anything over here? I feel like we didn't actually look over here. There's another one coming. I think it's all the way on the other side, though. Yeah, coming up. Alright. So is this just a loop? Oh, hello. I'm kind of curious why they just flip over when you stun them. I feel like this is just here to let you farm them, this little loop. But they also take a while to get there, so I don't know. So this is the cooling aqueduct, so it's probably blocked off by the shutters. Oh, there's a save point here, too. Alright. So I guess it's better to just backtrack, because I feel like we're just running into a dead end here. Do you think it's worth buying extra capacity for this? I don't know how long this section is. I feel like we've got points to blow wastefully. I was going to end the episode here, but you know what? Let's go back to the other save point where we have to use the plug anyway. It'll just save us some backtracking for next time. Kill a few more Mosasaurs on the way. But yeah, this is a really cool section, and I'm glad that I've never seen this before and I'm just getting to see it now. You know, it's fresh to me. And it's honestly a bit more fleshed out and less gimmicky than the underwater sections in Devil May Cry, which were very short. Though they also did the weird thing where those underwater sections were the only places in Devil May Cry 1 where it switches to first-person perspective. And I'm gonna say it's probably because they didn't want to animate swimming Dante and how his jacket would look underwater. I didn't realize I could just hold it down. I thought I had to fire 3 shots and then let go and then fire 3 shots. No damage bonus there. No damage bonus. I'd say no twice there. It's a double negative. You do walk quite slowly when you have your weapon ready. There's that generous EPS card. I wasn't sure there was actually 2 there. Should get a no damage bonus for that, though. Nope. Maybe there's just no damage bonuses underwater. Alright, so let's head up here. Let's slap the plug in, and then we'll call that an underwater episode. Is it going to make me solve a puzzle for once? Nope, it's just going to open the shutters automatically. I think on the first episode of Dino Crisis that I only published like 2 days before recording this, that Lady Dino Crisis mentioned that Dino Crisis 2 is kind of the aliens to Dino Crisis 1 being Alien. And I think that is a pretty adequate comparison, with the more focus on action than just tension and environment. Though you did still kill a lot of dinosaurs in the first game, or at least could kill them. You could also shoot them with tranquilizer darts and run past them. Anyhow, that will do it for Dino Crisis 2, Episode 6. So I hope you'll join me next time as we get to the core of this underwater section, and the reactor, and then not really sure what we're trying to do down here. I guess we do need another keycard for Edward City, which is on the mechanic who is down here, dead somewhere. So, until next time, I've been Shadefyre, this is Dino Crisis 2, and I hope you'll keep dinoing with me again next time. Take care, everyone.